I've decided that I'm going to eat at every quick service location on Disney World property. But free will isn't nearly as fun, so let's spin the wheel. Apologies for the brief hiatus, guys. I was on vacation and then I got sick, but we're back and we're going to the parks. It's a great way to kick it back off. And let's see, which park are we going to? Alright, it's looking like it's going to land on Animal Kingdom. That's always a good option. Animal Kingdom usually goes really well for us. The wheel's getting kind of small, but where are we going? Alright, the Smiling Crocodile. Pretty cool.
So the Smiling Crocodile is a snack shack located in Discovery Island at Animal Kingdom. As with all the snack shacks, it's going to be at a bit of a disadvantage, but the food will be judged the same as all the others. I know normally I'd also take this opportunity to give a little bit of history on the location, but I obviously couldn't find anything historical about the Smiling Crocodile anywhere on the internet, given that it's just a snack shack. The only thing I could find is that it's obviously named after the fact that crocodiles look like they're always smiling. I have nothing cool or interesting to share on that front, but I did find out that apparently it's seasonal. I never knew this, I've never seen it not open, but according to the internet and its official standing, it is technically a seasonal booth. So keep in mind that it might not always be open if you're not going during a more peak capacity time.
So let's go to Animal Kingdom for my first time at the Smiling Crocodile. Alright, we're here at Animal Kingdom. The sign is somewhere over there. We're gonna go to Smiling Crocodile. We're gonna try these tacos. Fun fact, my mom has always wanted to try these tacos and she never has. She just walks right past the building, so I'm gonna try them for my mom. Alright, let's go. And let's get ranking. Category 1, theming and seating. First impressions on the theme, it's just like all the other ones I've been to in Animal Kingdom, a very cute shack that actually has seating, unlike most other ones, so that gives it some bonus points. But it's a cute shack, but it's nothing, it's nothing special. It'll probably get the same theming score as the others. So we're finding a seating area right now because there's not a lot of seats and we're all kind of directly in the sun, so we're just going to use the trusty flame tree seating. There's a ton of it, it's really nice, and it's not a far walk at all. I'm not going to count it towards its score, but you should sit at flame tree, basically.
So if you didn't watch my TikTok reviews on 8 Spoon Cafe and Mr. Kamal's, then I'm going to summarize by saying that I've always been more impressed by the Animal Kingdom snack shacks than any of the other ones in all the other parks. For one, the theming is normally better, and this is no exception. The theming of the snack shack is absolutely adorable. To be honest, I think it's my favorite out of all the Animal Kingdom snack shacks. I mean, look at that right there. That's a Smiling Crocodile himself. That's so cute. But I've also been very impressed by the fact that Animal Kingdom snack shacks have seats specifically designed for the snack shack. Sure, there aren't very many tables designated for the snack shack, but they're there right next door, and that's a nice option to have. I do think that out of all the snack shacks I have tried, this is my favorite thus far. It is the best decorated out of all the Animal Kingdom snack shacks, in my opinion. But I don't think that makes it better or worse than any of the other ones, so I am gonna give it the same theme score as all the other ones, which is a 3 out of 5.
Now, category 2, food. So the Smiling Crocodile serves tacos. I don't know that I would have guessed that, but they do. They serve snack portions of tacos. Looking at the menu, it looks like there are some things online that are not on the menu in person. Like I wanted to get the pulled pork tacos, and they are not on the menu in person. So I'm gonna ask if they have them. I doubt they do. But I don't know, maybe it's a secret menu item or something, I don't know. I'm gonna ask if they have the pulled pork ones, and if they don't, I'll go for the street taco ones, because Emily's getting the chicken one, so I'll just have a bite of those. You know how I love to steal bites of her food. And there was also a lemonade I wanted to try that is also not on the menu, so I'll ask about that as well. And if they don't have that, we'll see. So I don't even know what food I'm gonna end up with when I finally try it.
I do have terrible news though. The pulled pork tacos are no longer on the menu. The day that I went, they were still on the menu on the My Disney Experience app, but they were off the menu in person. So when I did ask a cast member, they said that they are no longer selling them. And then a few days later, I did notice that they were also off the menu on the My Disney Experience app. And the same goes with the lemonade. So it's just really unfortunate timing for me to come to this stand because I couldn't try the pulled pork tacos. And if I had landed on it even a week earlier, I probably would have been able to. So that sucks, but it is what it is. Just gonna try the rest of the food and give it a fair shot.
So because of a lack of pulled pork tacos, we are trying the street corn tacos first. These are topped with black beans, roasted corn, poblano peppers, and red onion, with pico de gallo, lime crema, and cotija cheese. So they didn't have the pulled pork tacos. I feel like I shouldn't even eat here anymore. No, just kidding. Okay, so I got chicken and I got street corn. Let's try the street corn first. Looks good. I don't know. Let's see. That's pretty good. I like the sauce on it. It has a little bit of a kick, but nothing I can't handle. No, I dropped it on my pants. I'm gonna eat the whole thing on camera, I feel like, because it's so small. Alright, pretty good. Would have been better if they were pulled pork, but you know, what can you do other than cry? I know I didn't get that deep into specifics in the video itself, but I really did like this taco. I thought all the flavors worked together really, really well. My only complaint is that I do wish there were more of them, but you get what you pay for, and for $9.99 in Disney, that's 2 tacos. Overall, this gets a thumbs up from me. Now moving on to the chicken street tacos. The chicken in these tacos are tossed in a house-made sauce and topped with lime crema, cotija cheese, cabbage, and pickled onion. Alright, let's try the chicken one now. That one has an entirely different flavor profile. It's lighter. It's not as spicy. I don't know that I like it as much, actually. Yeah, it's still good, but I like the flavor of the street corn one a little bit better than the chicken. The sauce, I think it's the sauce that's missing. I like the sauce on the street corn one, and it's not there on the chicken one. So that's what it is, but it's still good. So I did say that I think what was missing from the chicken tacos was the sauce, but at the time I didn't know that both tacos feature the lime crema. So what I think is happening here is that the lime crema just doesn't work with the flavor profile of the chicken tacos as well as it does with the street corn tacos. So where it was my favorite part of one of the tacos, I felt it was lacking in the other taco. But yeah, overall, I didn't like this one nearly as much. No tea, no shade, they just have completely opposite flavor profiles, and I prefer the flavor profile of the street corn tacos. It comes with chip that comes with this, I can only assume it's a lime relish. I'm hearing that it's a little spicy, so. I don't think that's spicy. That's not bad. It tastes pretty good. I don't think it's anything special, but pretty good. The tacos are definitely better, and I kind of wish they gave me more tacos instead of chips, but you know, it's a side. Overall, pretty good. And I did decide at the last minute to order the barbacoa nachos. These nachos are topped with barbacoa beef, queso cheese, lime crema, and pico de gallo. Alright, and then lastly we did get the beef barbacoa nachos. They look really good. Honestly, they look the best out of all 3 things, especially considering the fact that they didn't have pulled pork tacos, and I'm still really sad about it. But let's try these nachos. They are really good. You know what would make them better? Pulled pork. They are really good though. I like the cheese sauce on top. I think it's probably my favorite out of the 3. I like the nachos more than the tacos. They do also give you some of the lime salsa if you are interested. I'm not going to use it, but they do. I touched on this while I was eating it, but the barbacoa nachos did end up being my favorite thing that I ordered. The beef was my favorite of the meats, and I think that this was the place where the lime crema really got to shine the brightest, especially since it went really well with the queso cheese. Alright, my final thoughts on the food. I think it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's a good taco if you're in the mood for a taco for nachos. I do think that there are better food stands in Animal Kingdom though, so if you're looking to get like a snacky food stand, I would turn to some of the other ones before this one. I don't think it's anything groundbreaking, but they are good. Don't get me wrong. It might just be my anger that I didn't get any pulled pork nachos today, but, you know, I probably would think the same even if I did get pulled pork nachos. So, it'll probably get a very similar score to the other stands. Maybe a little lower. We'll see.
And after giving it more formal thought, I do think that food-wise, it's definitely one of the weaker Animal Kingdom snack shacks. I'm not saying it's one of the weaker snack shacks in Disney World, because it is significantly better than a lot of them. But as far as Animal Kingdom goes, which has shown to be really impressive when it comes to the snack shacks, I do think it's lower. I am going to give it a similar score to 8 Spoon Cafe. However, I'm not going to score it much lower since I did still generally enjoy it. I'm going to give it 2.5 crocodiles out of 5.
Lastly, did I discover something? Would I choose to eat here over the choices I usually make in Animal Kingdom? Probably not. Like I said, I think some of the other snacky food stands are a little bit better. It's not bad by any means, so if you're in the mood for a taco and want to stop by, I do recommend it. But I just think there are better options in Animal Kingdom that you could explore that are also like quick snacky food stands as an alternative. So it's definitely lower on the Animal Kingdom food stands list for me. So the Smiling Crocodile clocks in at a 5.5 out of 10. Actually just one notch above its neighbor, 8 Spoon Cafe. We'll see what's next.